Hello, Scorpio, and welcome to Fifi and Gigi's Tarot readings. Thank you so much, Scorpio, for joining me. Hope you're all doing absolutely amazing. Let's get started. So, Scorpio, what is it that you need to know? Not just regarding love, of course, career, anything that's coming up, any changes, anything at all. First, let's have a look. So first, Scorpio, we're going to be focusing on the all-purpose cards, followed by love, and of course, the tarot. So let's get started. Let's see what cards we're going to jump. Okay, excellent. What do we have? Freedom. You're free to do what you choose. You have freedom. Some of you may be thinking, no, I can't. I've got to do this. Okay, how can we work around it? How can we do things differently? How can we break the norm and step out of our comfort zone a little bit? Sometimes freedom can be a little bit scary sometimes. Fear does not lead to any action. So you do have freedom, Scorpio. Absolutely you do. So let's have a look at your love cards. Let's see. For Scorpio, what does Scorpio need to know with the romance oracle cards? Oh, too much. Too much. Just a little two will do, please. Well, what do we have? Okay, so remember, just take what resonates with you. We do have cutting out, separation, the pattern, silent treatment. So this is cut down. Okay, so let's have a look at the tarot for Scorpio. Now, Scorpio, I am open for personal tarot readings. So if you do have a question, you want guidance, you want clarity, feel free to email me your questions. I'll be more than happy to do your tarot reading and send you through your video. The Master Tarot course is also available. So if you do want to learn tarot, you want to learn a new skill for the new year, perhaps you want to start your tarot journey, check out our Master Tarot course. Look at our sample video before you fully commit. And for those who already do tarot, I highly recommend getting your hands on the Ultimate Love Guide. We dedicate, Fifi and I, over 200 pages on love tarot. Check it out. It's all down below in the description box. So behind the deck, we have the Four of Swords, the Three of Swords, and also the King of Cups. Look at this, Scorpio. This really resonates with the cutting, the cut down card, silent treatment, separation here. It's very important, Scorpio, that you do rest. It's very, very important because the Three of Swords, what comes straight after? The Four of Swords. There definitely has been heartbreak. There's been hardship, letdowns, betrayal. For some of you, not for all, for some of you, there was definitely the third party intrusion here. We have the King of Cups here. Scorpio, I feel like you definitely loved this person. You thought that they were definitely the one. There's the silent treatment card, the Eight of Swords. There's definitely a wedge between the both of you. There's your person here. I feel like it's interesting what's coming towards me with their energy, that they are sorry, but unfortunately, I definitely see, just looking at the cards, the damage is done. But let's have a look at your cards. Let's have a look. Okay. All right, Scorpio, let's first look at your first row. We have the Seven of Swords, the Death card, and also the Page of Cups. So this is highly tied to the Freedom card. There's definitely people that you cannot trust in your workplace. This can show someone up to no good, a snake in the grass. The Seven of Swords represents someone, cynical. This is a card of lying, stealing, cheating, copying. And the good thing is, Scorpio, that you can end all of that with the Death card. The Death card is kind of like already saying, it's really pushing it. You know what? This is no good for you. You need to remove yourself from this situation because there's something better. Be strategic about it, of course, Be 2 steps ahead of them. Scorpio, you may already know. For some of you, you're probably thinking, you know what, Gigi, yeah, there is someone at work that I cannot trust. So what can you do about it? Be 2 steps ahead of them. Kind of like you already know that they're no good, that they're up to no good. So you're always 2 steps ahead of them. With the seven, of course, of swords, it's also telling you if you are thinking of changing jobs, don't mention anything. Keep your mouth closed, please. Don't mention anything about your goals, your aspirations, your next move. Don't mention anything. Because the death card is really trying to tell you, Scorpio, a change is necessary here. We need to end this in order to start something brand new, something better. Something better for you because we do have the Page of Cups. There is upcoming news. So if some of you have been applying, you're waiting for a response, yes, it's on its way, it is coming towards you, Scorpio. And this is going to cause butterflies in your stomach, excitement, happiness, even a bit of nervousness, but it's all worth it. Remember, the death card does not care whether you're ready or not. The death card wants you to upgrade yourself. Your 2.0 version is also represented by Scorpio energy. It's telling you that you can do it, that you have the freedom to make a different choice and to change or remove yourself from an environment that is causing negativity. So, well, these are great cards, Scorpio. There will be change with career, absolutely. Some of you may decide to leave for somewhere a new job. Some of you may decide to open up your own business, start a new side hustle. All I know is this message is bringing excellent news. It's going to bring a smile on your face. Down below, what do we have? The Knight of Swords, the Five of Cups, and also the Seven of Cups here. So the Knight of Swords. I almost feel like someone that broke your heart acted very impulsively. They didn't think things through. They didn't really consider your feelings. They didn't consider how this was going to affect you, Scorpio. And what do we get? The Five of Cups. So they're in a position where they are mourning. They're feeling sorry for themselves. They're feeling very sad. They're mourning. I feel like even for you, Scorpio, you are mourning in the sense like everything that has happened to this very, very point. And it shows that, yeah, see, the cups are spilt over, but we've got 2 cups that are standing, and it's showing that there is happiness somewhere else. Which brings me to the Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups is all about choices and options here. What you must do with the Seven of Cups, the best thing you can do, Scorpio, is to ground yourself. Ground yourself and really think with logic too. It's like, what do you want? What's the best thing for you? It's probably the best way you can do things. Like, what is the best next move for you? Cutting ties completely, maybe reconciliation. It's all up in the air at the moment here. Let's clarify. Let's have a look, Scorpio. Let's see. What is it that we need to know? Cards. So the Seven of Swords, we have the Sun too. So the Sun is a very, very powerful card. Very healing, abundance, joy. It's kind of like telling you, Scorpio, you can change certain people. They are who they are. But you can find happiness somewhere else. They cannot take your power. They may try to trigger you. They may try to nudge you, poke you. Never, ever let them take your power away. You are who you are, Scorpio. You are a ray of sunshine. And because you can see through their bullshit, it's not going to affect you. It's like, oh, yeah, you're up to no good again. All right, shoo, shoo, shoo. This is how you're supposed to take it and always be 2 steps ahead. The Death card. Excellent. So we have Gemini energy, the Lovers. This means the end of certain partnerships, colleagues here, because this is more a career spread at the top. The end of partnership, career, something that you had love. Once upon a time, you had love for this certain job. It was bringing inspiration. It was bringing love. Not anymore. That's ending now because you don't feel anything for it. You're morphing now. You're moving on to something better, something that brings fulfillment, something that brings love. It's not bringing love anymore. In fact, it's more like a routine. You get up, you show up, that's it. There's no room to grow there. There isn't. The Page of Cups, the Hanged Man. Definitely the Hanged Man can feel like everything's up in the air. I want to move forward. It's okay. There is messages coming to you, Scorpio. Remember, even if you are trying to apply for jobs, do things differently. Don't do things like the same way over and over again because we're going to get the same results. Take a risk. Take a risk. In other words, boost things up, spice things up. Look at things from a different angle. This is all about adapting with the Hanged Man. It's like, how can you stand out from the crowd? That's how you're supposed to think. I'll need you to stand out from the crowd so there can be incoming news with the Page of Cups here. So we've got to do this. And there's going to be incoming messages because you do have the Page of Cups. So the Knight of Swords, and we have Leo energy, the Strength card here. So someone that was very, very impulsive, they're trying to also tame their attitudes, their beliefs, everything here. The Strength card here is all about not controlling, but taming the lion here, Scorpio. So I definitely feel, with you, Scorpio, you're really into a stage where you really want to take care of yourself. If you have cut ties with someone, you've separated, or there's like the silent treatment, now is the time more than ever to really take care of yourself. Put yourself first, your energy, your spirit first. The Five of Cups, there's the Four of Swords. Yeah, rest. Rest is necessary. We need to rest after heartbreak. There's a lot of high emotions happening here, especially with the Five of Cups. There's grief here, there's sadness, regret, there's anger, not so much anger, but more sadness. So it's very, very important that we do rest and we plan what is it that we want to do next. There's the silent treatment card. There's the Eight of Swords. So I don't think you are ready, Scorpio, to talk to this person. I don't think you are ready to face them. On the contrary, what's happening here, the cards are kind of like telling you, take care of yourself first. If you're not ready, you're not ready. So with the Seven of Cups and the Eight of Swords, like, well, am I ready to talk to this person? No. At the same time, I really don't want to face them. I really can't be bothered dealing with this person. So there will be incoming messages, absolutely. But everything's a little bit up in the air, Scorpio. I will not be surprised if your person tries to contact you, but at the same time, you're not ready to talk to them. You're not ready to face them just yet. So yeah, there will be messages, Scorpio. There will be. Something big is coming too. Some message is coming that's going to break the silence. Let's see. Yeah, I think with time, you will eventually take that leap of faith and see what this person has to say. At the moment, this relationship, it's a little bit up in the air too. You're in a position at the moment, Scorpio, where you really need to take care of yourself, protect your spirit, your soul, everything. You need to really protect it. And with time, yes, when you're in the right place, in the right mindset, you may consider responding to this person and seeing, okay, what is it that they want and what are your options? Should we reconcile or cut the cord completely? But with job, though, career, there's definitely going to be changes here. There's going to be changes. And one of the big main things that you need to do differently is how you approach situations. Even if it means changing the way you talk, changing your attitude, the way you dress, whatever it is, we're here to make an impression. And you want to move away from this. The sun is showing that you're on the right path, Scorpio. There's blessings. Everything is happening for a reason. And you are going to move towards something better. So overall, these are still great cards here. With love, it needs time to heal. There's conflict, unresolved conflict. There are issues here and challenges that haven't been exactly resolved. But though, Scorpio, I feel like you will be very, very curious to see what this person wants, what they're going to say. So do expect, in due time, some incoming messages. Thank you very much, Scorpio, for joining me. Hope you have a fantastic day and power to you. Bye for now.